Beats Planet.
What's happening, y'all? What that water tastes like this morning? That was not a sound effect. That was not just some file I found. Like I didn't Google water sounds. You know what I mean? I didn't do that. That is pure, high quality H2O poured into the mason jar because I'm from Mississippi and that's how we drink things. From the mason jar. What's good, y'all? This is the morning after show. Thank y'all for tuning in to the morning after show. Salute if you tuned in to the post-game show. The post-game show is a little more lit than the morning after show. You know, the post-game show, we sit around and hug and gallivant and celebrate like a bunch of drunks after a Cowboy W, even after a Cowboy L. But we haven't seen none of those this year because we're undefeated. But you know, we get loud and celebrate after a post-game show. But these morning after shows, after I've had a moment to sleep and gather my thoughts and replay the game 3 or 4 times and really get a good idea of what I was looking at. That's what the morning after show was here. You know, so now I'm giving you my thoughts, my calm down thoughts, right? Opposed to my super emotional, excited, happy thoughts, right? First and foremost, shouts out to y'all. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting and all that good stuff. This has been a fantastic year so far. It'll continue to be that. Look out for me to drop film throughout the week. I'm going to drop 3 film sessions as I normally do. We're going to drop 3 of those, and we're going to still do our live streams. We're going to see if we can get a round table in there from the round table. It's only one. And we're going to, keep this information train going. If you would like to call into the show, because my phone system has updated the app, and it'll just tell me the number. I got to go find it on the screen. If you want to call into the show, the number is 515-606-5187, access code 309-104, and I'll get you in after I get my opening thoughts out of the way. And these are my opening thoughts. First and foremost, let me take a sip of water before I get going. Don't worry about Michael Gallup. He cool. He just got a little bruise on the knee. They doing the MRI to make sure he's cool. So don't even worry about that. Cowboy fans really full of it, you know, and y'all know, because if y'all listen to me, you understand what I mean when I say Cowboy. I don't mean y'all. I don't mean Cowboy fan. Each and every last one. I don't mean that, but y'all know the vast majority. Y'all know the 80%, those that don't come to YouTube and get quality information from YouTubers. You know, those that are very reactionary, those that have these social media opinions, right? Those Cowboy fans, right? If you leave it up to Cowboy fans, like those 80% guys, like you would think that Byron Jones had a terrible day. And you would think that Connor Williams had a terrible day. We totally ignored Lael Collins' few plays, but you would believe Lael had a terrible day, or that Anthony Brown had a terrible day. What they watching? What game they watching? I think I always come out at the end of these debates. I always come out as someone that makes the most sense. I don't want to say the winner, but I walk out of a lot of debates, you know, more because I'm more informed at the end of the day. Like if I watch the game 5 times and I debate somebody that watched it once in real time and it was probably drunk when they watched it, I'm probably gonna have the better side of that debate. I'm gonna take another sip on that. We're not gonna play the war card because we're not at war. We chilling. But Terry McLaurin had like 50 yards. That's it. That's all. He had a touchdown, sure. We can fix that. But Terry had 5 catches for 50 yards. And if you listen to Cowboy Nation, you would think that Byron got hit for a smooth 150. What's up, Brother-in-Law Nation? You would think that. You would think that Byron Jones just went out here and just Oh, Terry McLaurin just ran past them all day. Hell, the first 2 plays they tried him deep. Byron was stride for stride with him, played the ball. Boom. Where's this narrative that Byron Jones got smoked? I don't understand it. Connor Williams. Connor Williams had a pretty good fight with Deron Payne. But when we're evaluating offensive line, I always tell people, man, watch 68 plays, not 6 to 8 plays. You know? But when we watch this broadcast view, when we don't properly do our research, we just go based off the reaction that it wasn't Troy Aikman, it was Charles Davis and Jimmy Kafelkovich, whoever the hell was doing it with Charles, whatever. You would think that Connor Williams had a terrible game. Connor may had a bad play or two. or 2. But when you in a fight with a gangster like Deron Payne, you're bound to lose 1 or 2. Somebody hit me up like, yo, Voch, you've been propping up Connor Williams for 2 years. He the weakest on this offensive line. We got some pretty damn good offensive linemen on this offensive line. I don't know if y'all ever played offensive line before, but you're going to lose something. You might lose 2. And when you have good plays on the offensive line, we say nothing to you. You have a bad play on the offensive line, you are all of a sudden terrible. If Connor Williams was terrible, we wouldn't be able to move the ball with Ezekiel Elliott or Tony or Dak. The film session coming. Y'all just hang tight and wait on me. You know what I mean? Y'all just wait on me. But when you go back and watch the film again, Jalen Smith had a worse game than Byron Jones did. Oh, Voch, wait, don't say that. Oh, Voch, wait. Ooh, don't get controversial now, Voch. We just paid Jalen. Let me sip some water. Hold on. Jalen Smith had a worse game than Connor Williams did. Tyrone Crawford had a better game than DeMarcus Lawrence did. They was talking about why is Tyrone Crawford out here? What is he doing? He had a better game than D-Law. I think Connor Williams had a better game than Leo Collins. But when you watch, keep watching. Just keep watching. You want to talk about Byron? Anthony Brown had a worse day than Byron Jones. Why we want to talk about those guys, though? Connor Williams owes a touchdown to 20. How about Amari Cooper not hold? Oh, y'all forgot about the Amari Cooper holding penalty? Y'all forgot about that? Who is this? Quebo 88. Connor owes a touchdown to 20. That was Amari Cooper's hold, wasn't it? Am I wrong there? Wasn't that Amari Cooper holding? What? Am I wrong? Listen, listen. We have to watch these games, man. Let's be happy for it, for a change, And I don't want to be super always positive guy, especially when there's things that we can work on. We can work on improving the pass rush. We can work on run defense, pass defense, whatever. We can work on, and you know what? That might be why your DBs getting hit up in the passing game. Pass rush need to be better. Cool, whatever. We'll talk about that another day, though. What else? We can improve, let's say, offensive efficiency in the first quarter. And I don't even want to say that too much because I believe in the chess game. I believe in the back and forth. I believe that just as much as the Cowboys came with a game plan, the Redskins also came with a game plan. They saw the Cowboys throwing it all over the yard, so the Redskins played the pass. And they said, you're going to have to move our D-line and run the ball. At first, we weren't the best at running the ball in the game, but once we adjusted, Connor calmed down, Lael calmed down, the other 3 goats were goat-like, and once we were able to run the ball, They brought a safety down to help. When they brought the safety down to help, Josh Norman was by himself. He got picked on. Once Josh got picked on, they played a lot of cover 4. Oh, and look, they didn't hide the cover 4. They didn't hide. Cover 4 is 2 safeties deep, 2 cornerbacks deep, in case y'all ain't know. They didn't hide it where they'll bring the corners down and then they'll bail them out late. Oh, no, they just played everybody. They gave us a lot of space. They gave us a lot of space. Troy Aikman kept saying, yeah, the Cowboys, they giving the Cowboys a lot of space here. Yeah. Yeah. Because we were efficient on the deep passes. Then we eat you up down bottom. And at that point, we doing what we want to do with you. So I don't even want to say, oh, the Cowboys starting off slow in the first quarter. I used to coach football. I believe in the chess match. They play 4 quarters for a reason. Enjoy this. We can be having some good fortune as a fan base, man, and this thing could be right back to 8-8 in a matter of seconds. We don't know. I don't foresee it, but this thing could be back to 3-13 in a matter of seconds. We don't know. Let's enjoy this thing while it's a thing. I ain't lose no sleep last night. You want to know why? Because it's a Cowboy W. Enjoy your wins. It seemed like y'all got so used to, and when I say y'all, I mean 80%. It seems like y'all got so used to losing that you feel comfortable losing. Then when we started to win a little bit, you want to go back to the stuff that was making us lose. I remember what it was like for our DBs to be trash. That we had to reach for Morris Claiborne with the 6th overall pick. We finally got good DBs. And Byron gives up 50 yards and a touchdown, whatever. 50 yards and a touchdown. Now our DB's bad. That's crazy. I remember we was running Igor Olshansky out here, George Selvey out here, Jeremy Mincy out here. We finally get good DB play. Good D-line play. And they have an off portion of a game, and now they trash. It's like y'all want them to be trash. Not y'all. Not y'all, but, them. It's interesting to me. I'll never understand it, but like I said on Twitter one day, man, I'm 27. I'm full of energy, and I'll continue to fight that good fight as long as I got energy. But boy, when I'm 29 and I don't feel like it, and the next young YouTuber may be like Space Cowboy or something, I think he's younger than me, like 23 or something, I'll let him fight the fights. When I'm old and I don't feel like fussing with y'all, I'm gonna let Space Cowboy fight the fights. Enjoy this thing while it's a thing, man. Law Nation in the chat, what's good, man? Let's be honest, Cowboy Nation, we're better than the Eagles right now. Dak is better than hey, man. You already know. Let's get into the phones, man. Let's see what y'all talking about. If y'all want to call into the show, 515-606-5187, access code 309-104. You know, a lot of people ask me, yo, Voch, how do I call into the show? What's the number? My G, come on. I try to hold it down for y'all, man. I try to be righteous and, come on, man. It's on the screen. It's in the description. It's in the title of the video. You can't miss it, I promise. But let's get into it. Chris, what's happening?
Man, good morning. Salute, my brother. How you doing? I know the Doski Wolfie's at the door. Get a little bit of peachy whiskey for yourself, my brother.
Absolutely, my good sir. You know it's in abundance over here. How's the water this morning?
Oh, man, always crystal clean, man. It's delicious, man. On my way back down from D.C., man, had to check into the show, man, and kind of get my mind wrapped around this thing. But you're absolutely right, man, in your analysis, man. It's so much. We've been to the point. When's the last time, Voch, we had double-digit back-to-back wins with Dallas Cowboy fans?
I'll tell you what, my good sir. I remember as a Cowboy fan and being in this Cowboy community, this Cowboy YouTube thing. I'm proud of y'all. I'm thankful for y'all having me. But I remember we used to have like division games. We'll win by 7 and we'll celebrate all night. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I'm telling you, man. Pop bottles like we done we in New Orleans and Mardi Gras, man.
We'll win by a field goal. We'll win by a field goal, and we'll be juking at the boom boom room. But now we win in a handily fashion. Look. Look, I saw this. I saw this graphic on the TV or whatever. Once the offense got going, we were like we were in the red zone 4 times and we scored four
Yes,
times and we
yes,
would have had
4 times, man.
we would have had 4 touchdowns if it wasn't for the Cooper holding penalty or whatever. But
Right,
man,
right,
goodness,
dude. It got rolling. 21 unanswered points, man. And you should have seen how the air went out the building. We was in the building, man. It was so crazy, man. Cowboy. They travel so well, and they make it such a wonderful thing to go there. It was like we was sitting there we was right in AT&T, man. But they took the air out the building, man. They took the total air out the building and went up by 21. When they scored again, the Redskins fans were like, "Yeah, we back in it." I looked at the dude sitting next to me and I said, "Bruh, no, you ain't. We about to run this thing out." Yeah. They come back, man, give you another drive and score again, man. That's a demoralizing way to go choke a man out, choke his last breath out of him in his building. I'm to the point, man. Go ahead, Bob.
It's just so interesting now that we're winning the games and the best player on the team ain't even the focal point. You know what I mean? Like sure, Zeke is back, Zeke is healthy, man. But Dak been doing it. Dak's been the one that's doing it. And I kind of go ahead.
No, man. Hey, man, I don't call him that name, man, because, that's disrespectful. We're going to call him Rain
Dakota Prescott. Yes, sir.
We're going to call him Rain Dakota Prescott from this point forward because that dude has earned the right to be mentioned in the top 10, top 7 quarterbacks in this league the way he's playing. And, man, I'm just looking at him manipulating how he's matured and grown. He's delivering the ball on time. Like you said, man, they Kellen Moore and this offense is to the point where they are just moving things around, opening up to all the pieces, and everybody's getting a taste, man. And you ain't even got this dude. You ain't even got Zeke even at full capacity. Zeke said about 50 to 75%. Man, when it starts getting cold and you still got to worry about the pass, and now he coming downhill on you, ain't nothing but W's in the win column coming, bro. That's it, man.
Yes, sir, man. Appreciate you.
Man. Hey, man, appreciate you more, man. Do your thing, man. I'm going to continue to listen, man. Love the show, man. Love everything you do, man.
Thank you, my good sir. Boss. Thank you, my good sir. Drink the water all day, man. It's healthy for you. It's good. Great call from Chris, though, man. Absolutely. Absolutely. When this offense had to lean on Zeke, like, we're leaning on Zeke. Like, we can't do anything unless Zeke does it. I think that kind of gives Zeke a little more value, in my opinion. I think that Big Ben is out for the year. That is crazy. Damn. I think that gives Zeke a little more value now. And the fact that we'll have to run him, 40 carries, run him. And Dak will have 15 passes, 18 passes for 119 yards or whatever the case may be. But if we can come out this thing and move this thing through Dak, and our best player is the complementary piece, being Zeke, our best player being the complementary piece. If there's ever a situation to where the pass game gets shut down, we can go back to old habits and just run the football because we know we can. We know we can move people up front and run the football. And what I like about it, back in the gap with DeMarco Murray or whatnot, and it kind of happened with Zeke in 2016 too. But the third series, right? In the third series, Joseph Randle will come out and he'll just take over. Or in the third series, Darren McFadden will just get the whole series. We saw that yesterday where Tony got the whole, it was like third or fourth or something like that. I think once we scored. And then that next series, Tony took the whole thing or whatever. But Zeke had like 20 some odd carries yesterday. Eagle Shirley had me crying this month. Oh no, they had Eagle Shirley on the thing too. They had Eagle Shirley was on the radio today. Did they have it on 105.3 or you tuned in to the Eagles radio? Damn, too. Tell me where you caught Eagle Shirley at, man. Because I just have a great day when we get to pick on Eagle Shirley, man. Damn. We got to call her real quick. Let's get into it and see what we're talking about. Let's go while I talk to two in the chat box. 803, what's happening? Who this?
This is Jake Logan.
What up, Jake? What you got for the show? How the water taste over there, Jake?
Hey, man, the water is excellent. I'm loving it.
That's what I'm talking about, Jake. Talk to me about your Cowboys, about your 2-0 undefeated Cowboys.
Well, you know, the thing that bothers me so much is that I'm a Cowboy fan. I've been a Cowboy fan ever since I was a little kid because of my dad. And it burns me up to hear these Cowboy fans talk so much mess about your own team. I hear so much mess about Dakota Prescott.
Yes,
it bothers me.
Yeah.
You know, I'm always on Facebook fighting these guys, trying to tell them, listen, this guy has broke more records than any Cowboy quarterback we've ever had. And you guys are saying he's trash. I prove it to them, show them information, they still don't want to see it.
I think, you know, the late great Black Phillip, rest in peace to him. He would always tell people to have an opinion, don't let it have you. You know, and I think people would get so caught up in I don't want to be wrong about this. You know, I don't want to be wrong that I'm just gonna keep fighting and clawing for anything that makes me look kind of right. You know what I mean? And I think that's a bad way to live, man. That's a terrible way to live.
Man, I watch your show. I watch Mark Holmes. I watch Law Nation. I watch all you guys. And I'm blessed to have people like you guys to back us up. That game was awesome yesterday. If they keep this up, you know, I heard someone talking heads this morning on TV, Shannon, talking about, oh, well, now that Drew Brees is hurt. I mean, what are you talking about, clown?
Yeah.
We played Drew Brees last year, and he was there and he got beat.
Sure.
What difference does it make?
Sure.
It doesn't make any difference who we play. If we win, we win. We lose, we lose. Yep. We're going for the W, baby.
Let them know, Jake. Listen, man. Look, I don't subscribe to the whole bad team theory. I don't think there's a bad team in the NFL. There are teams that you're supposed to beat, and there are teams that you're better than. But I don't subscribe to bad team because just as easy as we won yesterday, man, Deron Payne could have turned it up, and Landon Collins could have made a big play somewhere, and Adrian Peterson could have went crazy, and we could have lost.
We could have very easily. And see, that's what I be trying to say. Now, we got the Dolphins next week. Listen, all we got to do is put our foot on their neck and keep driving.
Yep. That's all we got to do. Keep applying the pressure, you know what I mean? Thanks for the call, Jake.
That's right. Hey, thank you.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Great call right there. Jake is platinum now. Next time he calls, he's going to go to the top of the list. That was a good call. I'm hearing that it was on 94 WIP. I'm going to do everything in my power to see if I can find this Eagle Shirley audio because y'all know we love some Eagle Shirley over here. 931, what's up? Who this?
Hey, this Neil. Hey, what's going on, fam?
What's up, man? What the water taste like over there?
Oh, yeah. I mean, you know, it's pristine over here, you know what I'm saying? Especially with all the haters that I got around me, you know what I'm saying, working in the military. It's all good over here.
That's what I'm talking about, brother. What you got for the show?
Hey, listen. So I remember a while back I called up and I said that Dak was an unpainted canvas.
Yes, sir. Yeah. That was a fantastic quote. I remember the quote. Go ahead.
Yeah. This is starting to look like Kellen Moore done put that brush to this canvas now. I think that we done started seeing what he can be if he has the right stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I want to start pointing out some things. People keep on saying that we're beating bad teams, okay? Sure. So, Giants, we don't know what they truly are, okay? Because, like, they may seem like a bad team, but as you said, it's the NFL. There's no such thing as a true bad team. Unless you talk about Miami, and we got them next.
Yeah.
But then you look at Washington. Washington can't be a bad team if they're up 17 against Philly, and Philly's supposed to be the front runner for the NFC or for the NFC East and for the NFC, right?
Sure.
So there's no way that they can be up 17 on what's quote unquote the best team in the conference, right?
Yep.
And we beat them pretty much handily, okay? The people want to start talking about how the defense is not so good this year. Also not true. They played less snaps last year because Zeke it was always those slow methodical drives.
Sure.
So you're going to be looking at less time on the field and pressure defense. Now, Dak is constantly getting them into that end zone, and they are back onto that field a lot quicker. So there's going to be more possessions of them being on the field. And even with that being said, we've allowed basically 10, 14 points in respective games because those two garbage time touchdowns, I'm not really going to even count. So basically, we've allowed roughly 24 points in these two games. Okay, this defense is still doing what they're supposed to do. So I mean, that's the way that I'm looking at it. This team has everything in place for a Super Bowl run. I said they were going to probably make it to the NFC Championship. I said nothing more than that, but that's my thought.
You know, man, next time somebody tells you about a bad team or whatever, just ask them how many good teams are there. Ask them that. Ask them how many good teams are there in the NFL to beat. Nobody has a schedule full of good teams. I mean, you want to talk about the Eagles? I mean, they looked terrible yesterday. You know, the Saints, even prior to Breeze getting hurt, they only scored 3 points in the first half or whatever. And the Rams looked pretty pedestrian to the end until Breeze went out. You know what I mean? So like the Falcons looked terrible. The Vikings got beat up on. Like what are we gonna do here? What's gonna be we don't play the Patriots 16 times. You know what I'm saying? All we have to do, like, our job is to beat teams that we're supposed to beat. I don't want to get caught up in, the whole good team, bad team thing, man. So you're absolutely right, but tell them that next time, sir.
I'm definitely about that. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause there's no way that you can't make it to the NFL and you're bad. That's just the way that I'm seeing it.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I remember I asked you last week. I said, "Can we get some film on Sheeta?" And you said, if he shows me something, then I can make something for it. I saw a decent amount of stuff over these last 2 weeks. One of which, when the man is running 22 miles an hour, catching up with Saquon and making him wonder how come he didn't get to the end zone, that's one of the things. He made a huge play last week in the end zone. He's been playing really well on the outside. This man has, helped out Byron Jones so much that he hasn't really had to do as much work. You know, they haven't had to move him around as much. They can put him wherever they want to because they know that Cheeto is going to do what he's supposed to do and help shut down what they're supposed to be doing. And, you know, people can get as many yards as they want to if they're not getting into the end zone and they're not getting the points off of it, then what's it for? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But that's basically what I got for you, fam, and I definitely appreciate everything you're doing, cuz.
Hey, man, thanks for the call, brother. Salute.
Well,
great call, man. Great call. But that's something to think about, man. That's absolutely something to just ponder on. Like, how many good teams are there? You know, the Cowboys, Patriots, the Ravens. You know, we're gonna see what the Browns do tonight, but they got whooped last week. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to say the Eagles. I think we'll beat the hell out the Eagles. Last year we beat the hell out the Eagles. You know. Let's say the Rams. The Rams are a good football team. Cool. Who else? Who else is it? It ain't many. It ain't many. I think the Chargers are a good football team, but they're beatable. You beat the Chargers? What the 49? Chiefs? Oh, Lord, the Chiefs fantastic. Oh, the Chiefs fantastic. Thank you, Jern. Oh, the Chiefs fantastic. Who else? Who else? You know? It's out of 32 teams, I would say about a good 9 of them are really good teams. And at the end of the year, in one of these playoff sides, NFC, AFC, is going to be one of them. It's going to be, the Titans made the playoffs out of here? The Titans, huh? You know what I'm saying? That's going to happen. That's going to happen, but we'll cross that road whenever we get there. Green Bay, we'll beat the shit out of Green Bay. I ain't scared of Green Bay player. You know what I'm saying? I ain't scared of them hoes, boy. Let me tell you something. You know what this thing's shaping out to be? I think every year we have like a big motivation game that our guys get really motivated for. I think it's gonna be Green Bay and New England, man. I think we're gonna. Unfortunately, Drew Brees got hurt, man. I don't want to be a Cowboy fan that's out here celebrating Drew Brees getting hurt because I wanted to kick the ass at full strength. You know what I mean? So I can have full on bragging rights or whatever like we did last year. But I think the Cowboys are really going to get up for the Packers game because we don't like Aaron Rodgers, and the Patriots game because I think everybody's going to count us out. I think those are going to be the big games. Lieutenant Dan says, I'm back. Well, Dan, you missed me saying that the Falcons were playing badly, so I apologize, my good sir. You missed it, but I didn't want to say it like behind your back and nothing, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't want to make it seem like, oh, Dan's gone, I'm going to start talking crap about the Falcons now. Like, Falcons been that's pretty bad, man. Anyway, let's get into what up, Joe?
Hey, what up, Voch?
Joe,
my voice is a little rough.
Joe Sandberg. Hold on, Joe Sandberg, the hero of the chat box. You're a legend out here, man. What the water tastes like over there, Joe?
Man, it tastes like a Starbucks Frappuccino, freshly cold.
That's what I'm talking about, my guy. What you got for the show, Joe?
Oh, did you hear how many Redskins fans actually left at the fourth quarter?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not actually. Yeah, after the Zeke touchdown, they left.
Yeah, man. This whole garbage time thing is kind of making me mad. You know what I mean? But we're so good that we actually have garbage time now, which is exciting. I kind of like the notion of us having garbage time 2 games in a row. But keep going.
Yeah, all that. Well, again, if you can keep your people that have clean jerseys on, if they win.
Yeah, absolutely. Totally agree. Where you at? You at Six Flags?
No, right now actually I'm at Fair Oaks Mall.
Okay, sound like children running around, man. All right, now come on. We at the playground chilling. You know what I'm saying? We at Universal Studios. I feel you, brother. What else you got?
And overall, I am continuing to love this Pick Your Poison offense.
Yeah, I feel you, bro. I'm trying to find this Eagle Shirley audio, man. So we can get a good laugh up in here.
Oh, we always have a ball when the Eagle Shirley's on.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll cross that road when we get there. Appreciate it, Joe.
Peace.
All right.
See you in the chat.
Yes, sir. Joe wanted to call and say hi. Hey, man, I ain't mad at that. Joe picked up the phone. Hey, how's the family, Voch? I said, yeah, Joe. While I found this Eagle Shirley audio, hopefully I can find it. 832, what up? Who this?
This John, man, first time caller, bro.
What up, John? What the water tastes like over there?
Man, my water been content since Pittsburgh versus Dallas years ago with Dak Prescott at quarterback, man.
Damn, that's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. What you got for the show, bro?
Man, I can't tell you. All these seasons we've been watching these boys, man, and you knew in the big games, division games, especially the ones that count, you had that, that feeling in the back of your mind that, man, we're going to figure out a way to blow this game.
Sure.
I remember the Rams last year. They was talking about the Rams defense wasn't up to par, but it go back to what your other caller said, man. They, when you ahead 2 touchdowns and the game is over, the stats not going to represent what your defense can really do.
Sure.
But I know every time we scored yesterday, building up the lead, and we needed the defense to give us the ball back to secure the victory, they did that.
100%. 100%. Like I said earlier, like the fact that we're actually in garbage time now, that kind of makes me excited, first of all, but we just got to finish a little better. And to be fair, we ain't never really had garbage time back to back like that before. You know what I mean? Like, that's not an excuse, but, we need to be a better garbage time team. We need to, run the ball to finish the game a little better, like to fully kill the clock at the end of this thing and to not give up touchdowns at the end. You sure, absolutely right.
Yeah, man. I remember a time within recent time, let's call it last year, year before that, Zeke break when Zeke breaks for, the long run at the end, we hollering because this is a game-winning drive.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? My water's just content right now, man, because Zeke broke 100 yards, and we was looking at it, we was like, man, that's good. Zeke got 100 yards in the game. Last year, man, if Zeke broke that, it's the fourth quarter, we down probably 3 or 4 and got to get down there or we lose the game.
That's interesting. What if we have no game-winning drives this year?
Man, I can't tell you how many times I got on my knees, at least in my mind, and was like, man, I just want to have a team that show up every week.
Yeah.
That's it, man.
Yeah.
Just show up every week. Get to the playoffs. Once you get to the playoffs, ain't no telling what's going to happen.
But I tell you what, though, John. If we do need a fourth quarter comeback, boy, we got a quarterback that can do it, though. Oh, Rain can do it.
Don't we, though?
Rain can do it.
Don't we, though?
Oh, he's good at it. Damn, great call, man.
Do.
Great call.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you, man.
Appreciate it, man. I lose my mind. It's because it seems like every part of the puzzle or the equation is covered. You know what I'm saying? Like these teams that play well ahead, but they don't play well. They don't play well from behind. That can come back and tear this thing up. You know what I mean? Like, that's exciting, man. That's exciting. Miss Scouting Pro in the chat box. How you doing, lady? Are you fussing with somebody? Because I know Miss Scouting Pro getting these chat box. She fussing with something. She waving her finger at somebody. You move with your uncle and auntie and Bel Air finger waving somebody. Great call, though, man. That's John. John, you're platinum now, so next time you call, you go to the top. D-Rail, what up?
Hey, what's up, man?
Everything, brother. Okay, go ahead.
Anyway, watching the games, the last 2 games, the only thing that's really gotten to me was Jeff Heath.
Sure.
In the first game, he was in the end zone, jumped up, and knocked the ball down.
Uh-huh.
But he almost knocked it down into the receiver's hand.
Okay, cool.
In the end zone.
Right, cool.
In this game, he had one he could have definitely picked off.
Sure.
But instead knocks it down.
Okay.
I thought Chris Richard was about interceptions.
Sure. I agree.
What's going on with that? Is there something I'm not seeing?
So, let me ask you this. Are you mad at Xavier Woods for dropping his interception too?
Yes, I'm mad at him dropping at it, but he went for an interception.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the attempt was there.
Oh, okay.
With Heath, it's just knock it to the ground. There's no try for the interception, it seems like.
What about Byron Jones when he had excellent position on Terry McLaurin on that second deep pass that they missed?
He drives me nuts. He drove me nuts last year too.
Okay.
Like honestly, I'm the guy that's standing here watching Jalen Ramsey get into it with his coach and being like, hey, well, how about we trade Byron Jones for that fool?
Okay. I'm not on your team here, man. I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not agreeing with because like sure if you can catch the interception, try to catch the interception, but if you can bat it down. You know what I mean? Like it's a very reactionary thing. So I mean, would I want the actual turnover? Sure, I would want the turnover, but if you make the play, I mean, make the play, and we'll just play again. Like, it's fine. I'm not ready to wag my finger at Jeff Heath because he batted a pass away. Like, I like pass deflections too. I like interceptions more, but I like pass deflections as well. So I mean, I feel you.
I love the guys always around the ball.
Sure.
Like here's the thing: a lot of people really hate on Jeff Heath all last season.
Absolutely.
But honestly, every time I watch, dude, he was right there at the ball. Now, did he miss a few tackles here or there? Yeah, but everyone does.
Sure.
But that was just something I thought that would pick up more this year was trying to get more interceptions, and it just seems like that I guess Chris Richard kind of went to just make sure they don't catch it, which his guess was what you really want. But
we'll get there. I do think it's being coached to catch interceptions. Like, I don't think Chris is coaching us to not catch interceptions, but sometimes like it just happens in a game. It's just a game time thing. We'll get better at it. I believe so. We'll get better.
Yeah, because when them playoffs come, that's going to be them game-changing things that we going to need.
Sure, absolutely.
And-
Unless we up by 30 because our offense so gangster.
Hey, that ain't no lie. Gotta love what Dakota Reigns is doing.
Well, who?
Dak.
Oh yeah, cool. Yeah, I got Dakota. I know what you're talking. Yeah, man. Hey, man, look, like he just keep getting better in my opinion, man. And if he can sustain that type of offense, then we'll just keep doing it. We'll keep doing it, sir.
Well, what's so great about this year is you see Dak out there and he looks comfortable.
Sure.
Like, not saying he couldn't execute our game plans last year, in the last few years before that. But when he's out there, he looks like he's having fun instead of like going, God, I got to run this play again.
Because he ain't throwing to Deontay Thompson.
Way.
Because he ain't throwing to Deontay Thompson and Terrence Williams. He's throwing to Cobb and Coop and Gallup.
Well, yeah, he definitely has a lot better weapons. Ain't no lie about that.
Oh, man. Thanks for the call, D-Rock.
Everybody's sleeping on Cobb. But, yeah, you have a good day, man.
Yes, sir. Oh, man. But Randall Cobb brought in another good game for us, man. Can't complain there. Cobb got more involved in the in the motion rushing portion of the game. I think he had some rushing yards. I pulled up the stats. Let me take a look at stats.
The conference has been locked.
Let me lock that up, and then let me take a look at some stats. And then after I look at the stats, we're gonna finish these calls up here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna find this Eagle Shirley audio because I'm persistent and I got energy, and I just refuse to not find this Eagle Shirley audio, and that'll probably be my blog for the week. So we're gonna find that. All right, cool. Let's take a look at the stats. Let's see what's going on here. Let's take a look at the stats here. Dak Prescott was 26 for 30, which was incredible. 26 for 30, 269 yards, average 9 yards per completion. Per completion. 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. That interception was got, that one, 1 sack, QBR was 94. Hey man. Top tier stuff right there, man. Top tier stuff. I think he outthrew Tom Brady this week again. I don't know. Somebody double check me on that. Zeke had 23 carries and 111 yards. That's what I like. The fact that Zeke ain't getting like 35 carries and then reaching his 100-yard mark or whatever. He got his 100 yards and 23 carries, and he got a touchdown as well. My cousin Tony was supposed to get one, but oh man, I think that was the Coop holding play. Y'all want to talk about running defense? The entire Washington Redskins rushing was 17 carries for 47 yards. So y'all wanted us to get better at run defense. There it is. Adrian Peterson had 25. I don't know who the hell Steven Sims is, but he got 16. Smallwood got 4 yards. Chris Thompson got 3 yards. So we improved there, but now, let's improve the pass defense. Like I said, man, this thing is going to be a week to week thing, man. We're going to stack these blocks on top of each other, whatever. But Terry McLaurin had 5 receptions, 62 yards, and a touchdown. You would think that he had one of those Julio Jones type of games. The second best receiver was Chris Thompson, 5 receptions for 48 yards. And to be fair, if I could be real for a minute, the pass defense ain't terrible. Really, it ain't the greatest. But as a whole, they got 26 receptions for 221 yards and 2 touchdowns. That ain't terrible. That's solid. That's solid. But I don't know, man. People nervous, so we'll fix their nervous. Jalen Smith led the league. Jalen Smith led the team in tackles, though. 8 solos, 11 altogether. Byron had 8. Xavier Woods had 4. Vandy had 3. Jeff Heath had 3. And a pass deflection. Anthony Brown had 2 and a pass deflection. What about these quarterback hits? Darnes got a quarterback hit. Tyrone got a quarterback hit. I know D-Law got a quarterback hit, but that's it, though. That's D-Law's only stat. D-Law's only stat was 1 quarterback hit. We need to fix that. We need to get better. We need to get better right there. Ryan Kerrigan was the sack against Dak. Leo Collins died a horrible death right there. But I'm not just gonna point all fingers at Leo Collins there. Hey, I tell y'all what. Deron Payne ain't really had solo tackles. He had some assists. He kind of fell on top of the pile there, but Deron, y'all would think Deron Payne had a Pro Bowl day. Listening to fans. Stop listening to fans. The hell wrong with y'all? Anyway, calls or let's get back into the call. Let's see what's going on here. Let's do these platinum people. T-Dub from Wichita. Morning, sir.
Good morning, Mr. Lombardi. First time, long time. I'm glad you were able to take my call.
So you sipping water out of your champagne glass this morning still?
Making mimosas.
You know you fancy over there. I know you fancy over there, sir. What's good though?
I got a couple questions for you, man. First one is, did Tavon Austin lose his job to Devin Smith yesterday?
Hey man, don't be asking me personal questions like that, T-Dub. Man, don't be asking me questions that's detrimental to my soul and well being, man. Don't be asking me questions like that, man.
Selfish choice, man. You got to pick a kid. Pick a kid.
Hey man, let me go ahead and tell T-Dub. Hey man, look, I think Devin Smith. I think Devin Smith proved that he's not just a gunner on punt team. I think Devin Smith is. I think he's here to stay. You know, I think he's proving that his speed and ball tracking and hands are could be a valuable part of this offense. And if Devin Smith is going to be the fourth guy in this thing, I don't know if he took Tavon's spot. Don't get it twisted. However,
you better not say Cedric Wilson.
No. Say it good too. Which gives me even more of the notion that Noah Brown's done.
Oh, that I can accept. I can take that.
I think when Noah Brown comes back, he's gonna look around and be like, "Oh, y'all want me to be like a gunner or something?" We're gonna be like, "But no, you're not fast enough." And then they're gonna be like, "Oh, well, you want me to, want me to run some routes or something?" No, we got 5 guys that run routes better than you. Like, what you want me to line up at the X and run 9 routes? No. And then he's gonna be like, "Okay, well, you want me to come in the game and just block?" And like, Linehan's not here no more, and Noah Brown might be playing for Tampa Bay next week. I don't know.
Gonna be applying for the new Bobby Boucher role.
He better not. That boy better not be pitching no water. That's an expensive water boy, sir. But yeah, man. As far as Tavon goes, man, Tavon could be man out here because Tavon can't. We're like, where else he gonna go unless we carry 6 receivers, but. Quinn's got to come back. IR guys got to come back. Randy may or may not come back. I think Noah Brown. I think he's. I think his biggest issue was he wasn't here to fight back. When everybody had these preseason games, these training camps, Devin Smith had the big catch in the game, the big touchdown, and meanwhile Noah Brown just sitting down saying "ouch." So I think him not being here sealed this spot up.
I also wanted to comment on a defense.
Okay.
I don't think there's a major issue with them.
Sure.
I think that they just haven't been insulted yet. I think it's one of those things of where we play better when we're cocky. I think starting, especially coming back for this season, everybody was already putting us on a pedestal with young linebackers, and then D-Law got paid. So everybody was always in Byron Jones coming back. Everybody already had us up there pretty high. Yeah. So we just been kind of relaxing, especially looking at the beginning of, the first 4 games of the season. Everybody was like, we can relax on this. They haven't been insulted. Remember when we played
Saints last year?
Yeah, the Saints, exactly. The Saints, we came out, we were punching everybody in the mouth. Yeah. Why? Because they said we couldn't. They haven't said anything about us the first couple of games. All we hear is everybody downplaying it. They could be better. They kind of lackadaisical. They're not wrapping up. If somebody needs to come out and just insult, just Dog cuss him.
You say dog. Wait a minute, T-Dub. You are showing your age there, sir. You say dog cuss him. What?
Dog cuss him. Dog cuss him.
Don't come in here with all the who shot John, not T-Dub. You need to come on now. You need to come on. Come on.
That's a family term. That's something that can get on the air without getting people demonetized. I'm trying to help you out, man.
I was born in '92, my good sir. I never in my life have heard of somebody being dog cussed.
Wow. Oh man, that's nothing. Man, on your birth, I was probably graduating high school. How's that?
All right, T-Dub, it's time to go, man. I'm gonna go ahead and hang up on you real quick. We're gonna get you But
I was pouring some out for young Voch. Young Voch being born, I was pouring some out. Didn't even know you yet.
Damn, dog. But your point though, your point makes a lot of sense. And I said earlier, I think the games where we really turn this up is Green Bay and New England, when we when we have to have intensity. Like when there's actually some fear. You know what I mean? I don't think we've played anybody that we feared, so we prepare that way. I'm not saying that's right, but we prepare like we're playing against a team that we don't fear. And to be fair, it's okay. Like it's gotten us to this point, but I think when we play Green Bay and they start posting pictures of Aaron Rodgers around the locker room, I think the job will get done there.
Yeah. All right, brother Voch, man.
Appreciate you.
Enjoy your morning.
Appreciate you, Cool Breeze. Thanks for the call and all that. Stay hydrated, man.
Peace.
I dig your vibes, bro.
So it's like that now. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start saying stuff like whippersnapper.
All right, T-Dub. All right. We'll gotta hang up on you. All right, holla. All right, peace.
Clock game.
Great call from T-Dub, man. Great call from T-Dub. I was about to do something, man, but it totally slipped my mind. Miss Pro says, look for movement on the offensive line. Adam Redmond and oh yeah, Adam Redmond can go. Yeah, I'll let you. Peace, Playboy. Yeah, I would keep those 6 receivers and push Adam Redmond above the bridge. Yeah, get him out of here. Yeah, peace. Get your ass going, boy. Let's see what we got here. Jeff, what's up?
Hey, what up, man?
What's good?
How you doing this morning?
Everything. What the water tastes like over there?
It tastes pretty good, man. I'm actually eating the peanut butter sandwich that I grinded out of Redskin peanuts earlier.
Damn, so you need some water to wash that peanut butter sandwich down. Man, what you got for the show, brother?
Nothing much, man. I just want to touch on I think they need to I would say weaknesses would probably be the pass rush. But other than that, I really ain't see too much and your boy Jeff Heath, man, I'm done with him, man. He just, I don't know. People give Roy Williams a lot of flack when he was on the team, but honestly, Roy Williams was a way better pass coverage guy than Jeff Heath.
Wait a minute. You wait a minute, sir. You wait a minute. I'm not going to sit here.
He reminds me of that bull off of the Looney Tunes when he sees red and he goes off.
Whoa. Now, if you want to say Jeff Heath has problems tackling people, I will let you get away with saying Jeff Heath has problems tackling people. What I will not do, sir, is let you come on to my show, the Voch Lombardi Morning After Show, and tell me that Roy Williams cover better than Jeff Heath. I will not, sir.
The proof is in the picks, man. Check the numbers. Check the Pro Bowl.
Roy Williams played for 100 years in a different era of football, my good sir. I refuse to let you say Roy Williams covers better than Jeff Heath, sir. I refuse.
Every time I see Jeff Heath, man, I see what type of air ventilation holes he got cut in his helmet, man. I can't trust him, man.
I'm about to play clock game with Jeff and get him up out of here. I can't believe it.
No, don't do that, man.
I can't believe it. You come up in here eating your Lucky Charms and you disrespecting Jeff Heath, saying Roy Williams cover better. Please. Come on, man.
Yeah, man.
What else you got for the show for my head start hurting, man?
Not much, man. It was just a good victory. Ain't heard from you in a minute. I'm still waiting on them. I'm waiting on that apparel, man. You got anything tall sizes, man?
Man,
6'3", 320, man. I can't fit into the regular stuff.
I got some big and tall stuff on there. I'm gonna be adding some more big and tall, designs, whatever. I'm gonna turn the whole store big and tall. That's on the way. Plus, I got 3 new designs coming, so that'll be here within the week, sir.
Okay, what you think about your boy Mike Jackson, man, the safety? Is he a safety or a corner? I think he's a corner.
He's a corner, not like Roy Williams, but he's a corner. I think he's on practice squad right now.
Oh, yeah, I heard the subliminals too, but all right. I didn't know where he was at on the roster.
Yeah,
but you don't think your boy can step in I think it's number 32, the safety? You don't think he can slide in and take Jeff's job from him?
32 to safety. I'm bad with numbers.
Donovan
Wilson.
Yeah.
37. He probably won't take Jeff's job this year. No. I mean, I would have to see him in games. I mean, look, we ain't even seen Donovan Wilson in an NFL game yet.
No.
You just
or
want
you can go on.
You just want Jeff up out of here. Look, if you say I want Jeff gone, then I'm gonna leave you alone. Just say I don't want Jeff here no more.
Oh yeah, of course. I'm not gonna darn king you. No, he needs to get out of here.
All right, man, I'm gonna go ahead. You mean to tell me you and Jeff Heath share a first name? You want to kick this man off a bridge? I'm hanging up. Thank you, Jeff. Thanks for the call, sir.
Oh man.
This man.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. This man named Jeff called in and said we need to kick Jeff off the bridge. That's crazy. Hey, Chad Bucks. Y'all want to play a little bit of clock game? Y'all want to put 75 seconds on the clock? And you want to let these people, these last 3 callers here play a little bit of clock game? Is that what y'all want to do? That's what you want to do? That's what you want to do? Let's play a little clock game. Let's play a little clock game. We're going to put 75 seconds on the clock. If you're unfamiliar with clock game, first of all, you're on the clock. I think that's the easiest part. We're going to put 75 seconds. That's a minute 15. I think that's a minute 15. Yeah, I can't count. That's a minute 15. And we're going to have our intro. We're going to exchange, hellos. I'm going to ask you about the water. And then I'm going to ask you what you got for the show. And then your clock will start. And after that, everything else is on you and the clock, bro. Everything else is you and time. So let's see. I feel like the defense isn't going as hard as last season. I mean, they're getting the job done, but they could be doing a lot better. Your thoughts? I mean, it's week 2. Hang in there. It's week 2. All right, let's get into the phones here. We got 215. What's happening? Who this?
What's good? This is Anthony.
What's up, man? What you got for the show? What time out? What the water tastes like over there, Ant?
Man, it's tasting real good right now.
That's what I'm talking about, my dude. What you got for the show?
Those birds left last night.
Absolutely.
So, hey, everything's real easy.
Absolutely. It's a lovely day in the East, my good friend.
Yes, sir.
What you got for the show?
Yes. So, hey, what's the deal with Manika Fitzpatrick?
Who?
What's his name? The boy from the safety from the Dolphins.
You call that boy Anita?
No, I said something. His name Manika. What's his name?
I know her. She cool as hell.
I know, right?
Tanika.
I know, right?
Yeah, man, Tanika cool as hell, man. She Minka Fitzpatrick. Yes, he cool. He's a great nickel corner. He has a lot of versatility. He can play. He can play free safety. He can play strong safety. He can play outside corner a little bit, but his best position, in my opinion, is nickel corner. If it was up to me, I would put him at at nickel corner and keep as many versatile players on the team as possible. I know a lot of people want to take off Jeff Heath and put Minka there. I would rather take off Anthony Brown and put Minka there. Minka's his best when he's at the line of scrimmage, so leave him at the line of scrimmage. That's just my opinion.
Word. I hope they do something with him. But quick second thing is my wife and I were talking, and I was like letting her know, like, look, yeah, we got Miami next week. They got blown out pretty much twice, but this might be a trap game. Like I was trying to school her, like, look, you can't say this is just going to be an easy game, because we got any given Sunday somebody can do something. So what do you think really what this game is going to look like?
I don't think Miami
blowout or what?
I don't think Miami's good enough to trap us. Now, granted, they do have Ryan Fitzpatrick, and Fitzpatrick is liable to put up 500 yards, and then go out the next week and put up 50. So Ryan Fitzpatrick is absolutely built to do that. But I don't think they have the talent to do it. They don't have the players to do it. They don't have an overall people was talking about how bad the Giants or the Redskins are. I mean, the Dolphins worse than them, talent wise. So I'm not fearing them. Plus the morale's bad over there. I don't think nobody wants to play there, and they just got blew out 2 weeks in a row. Man, they don't want to play over there.
I heard that. And last, man, this defense is going to end up gelling, man. I would agree with a man that was talking about the pass rush. That's pretty much all we got to link up, and we be good. I think by the time we play the Eagles, man, we gonna be crushing some heads. So yeah, that's all I got, family.
All right, appreciate you, man. Salute. That's Anthony. Anthony's platinum now. So next time he call in, he'll go to the top of the list, and he did it in his time. So we ain't get a chance to cut Anthony off. That's great. That's fantastic. Well, y'all getting better at this clock game, boys. It's like y'all got hand timers over there while y'all on the phone talking, man. Let's see. Let's get into these next two. 907. What's happening? Who this?
Hello, this is Chad.
Hello, Chad. Is everything okay, Chad?
Yep. What's the deal with Taco demanding a trade? He should know that he's not even worth a kicking fee or media writer.
Who said Taco demanded a trade?
What the hell? His agent.
Huh?
His agent.
Taco said he demand. When that happened? Did the agent say that today?
Yeah.
They said it on Twitter or something. I ain't see that. That he demanded a trade. I ain't see that.
Yep. Started in the off season.
Oh, it was in the okay. So, huh? When that happened?
They wrote a whole article about it.
I mean, that he demanded a trade. That he said I want to get traded is what he said.
Yeah. Well, taking off, but look into it. Thanks.
Are you the police? Are you the police? This man, huh? Taco demanded the trade. I thought the team were looking for a trade partner, or the Cowboy fans have been trying to trade him, but I ain't know Taco. Can he afford to demand a trade? Well, that's not gonna get that about it. Can he do that? Huh? I don't know. And he was whispering. And he opened up the phone. He was like, "Hello, hello." I was like, "What's up, man?" He was like, "Did you hear Taco demanded a trade?" I'm like, "Nah, I didn't hear. I didn't hear anything. I don't know." Well, I mean, it is gonna demand a trade. I don't know, my good friend. I haven't seen anything about young Taco Charlton demanding any trade from anybody. I don't think he asked for a trade or anything. Now, if Cowboy fans been trying to trade him or the team been actively shopping him, that's different than Taco Charlton demanding a trade. I don't know. Last call for the day, 972. What's up? Who this?
What up, Voch? It's Carlos. I'm from Dallas.
What's up, Carlos? What the water tastes like over there?
Man, it tastes good. It tastes mighty good here in Dallas, Texas.
That's what I'm talking about, my guy. What you got for the show?
I just want to run down by the schedule and just talk to you real quick and run it by with you, if that's fine with you.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, Dolphins. First, that's a dub. Robert Quinn, he's going to be hungry, and the QB, I don't know who he is.
Ryan Fitzpatrick or Josh Rosen, yeah.
Saints, Bridgewater. I don't know about Breach, but I'll take Dak over Bridgewater.
Yeah, I agree. Or Taysom Hill, whichever one of those guys they end up playing. Sure.
All right. Packers. I know Dak hates the Packers ever since that playoff loss. He's always hungry to play the Packers. He's always shown up. Sure. I'll take Cowboys close game.
Okay. I dig you on that. I agree. Team's going to be motivated to beat the hell out of them.
Jets. I don't know who's going to be the quarterback, and I don't know how their offense is going to look like. And I feel like they're in the rebuilding again.
I think A.J. McCarron or somebody, I believe, playing backup for the Jets or something like that. I think so. Yeah, I think A.J. McCarron is going to be quarterback.
Eagles. I don't know which Wentz is going to show up. I don't know if he's going to be prime Wentz or injured Wentz like yesterday. But
both of those Wentzes get their ass whooped by the Cowboys. So it don't mean. Oh man, time I got to hang up on you, Carlo. My bad, man. That's your time, man. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. Gotta get your body, man. Appreciate it. Gotta get your body. I just knew when he said, all right, Voch, listen, let's run down the whole schedule. I was like, let me rub my hands together now. Oh, man. Joe Sandberg, Eagle Shirley got a new video out or been on the radio again. Yeah. Hey, so listen, man, I'm going to definitely do my research on this Eagle Shirley thing. I found the podcast version of the WIP radio. That's the Eagles radio. So I'm gonna try my best to find this Eagle Shirley audio. I know it's in the morning show, and if I can find it, if I can find the Eagle Shirley video, I'll be dropping a blog later on, and we can all laugh together at good old Eagle Shirley. All right, I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. This is the morning after show. Y'all know we got film later on this week. Once the All 22 drops, I'll be featuring that 3 games at the at the least. We'll be doing live streams. I'm gonna try to get the round table, see if I can get that going. And hey, man, we'll just keep this thing moving, man. Cowboys undefeated. Try to enjoy it, man. Let's not just nitpick every little thing. Mute that. Let me just try not to nitpick every little thing, man. Enjoy this thing, bro. Enjoy this thing while it's a thing. And hey, man, leave a like and all that. Subscribe and hit the notification bell, because y'all don't be knowing all these people talking about, yo, Voch, I ain't know you was live. I ain't know you dropped the video, because you ain't part of the notification squad. Hit the notification and you'll be good to go. I'm going to run my ads, man. Y'all appreciate it. Y'all be good, man. Y'all hold it down for the Doski-Woski, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bill was way tight. I reached out to affordablesticks.com. They sent me a Fire Stick. Plug that thing into the HDMI. Now I get unlimited shows, movies, and live TV. I'm a huge sports fan, so I love League Pass, Sunday Ticket, and I get the pay-per-view fights for free. There's something for the whole family. You can buy a Fire Stick for every TV in the house and still spend less money than you would on cable. That's affordablesticks.com. There's a link in my description. You should go click it. Cut the cord, man. The YouTube Illuminati is taking money away from your favorite content creators, and people often ask the best way to support the channel directly. I tell them that's subscribing to my Patreon. Just $1 a month would increase production and the frequency of uploads. Basically, that means more content for you. For less than a bag of almond M&Ms, you can support the channel, call dibs on requests for future videos, and you can have access to Patreon exclusive material like my throwback film sessions. That's patreon.com/VochLombardi. I appreciate the support. Doski-Woski. Salute. After canceling my cable, I saved $2,400 this year by switching to Beast TV through channelsforcheap.com. Some people pay $200+ a month. I paid $120 a year, or you can go $15 a month if that's what's convenient for you. You get 2,500 HD channels. 1,000 of those are in English, and there are plenty other international channels, TV Guide, and we get all the sports. One of my favorite things is multi-screen feature. So if I don't know what I want to watch, I can tune into 4 different channels at one time that you can watch on 4 different devices, and it's available on Fire Stick, smart TVs, tablets, and if you're on the go, you can watch TV on your phone. Hit the link in my description or go to channelsforcheap.com where you can get a free 7-day trial. That's a whole week for you to just sit down and play with it and see what you like about it. Then come back and make a purchase. If you have any questions, go to channelsforcheap.com, hit this little button right here, and they'll respond to you immediately. That is channels4cheap.com. The link is in the description. I highly recommend it. Let's do it.